So last week I spoke on my Instagram story about the effects that CrossFit can have on the body. I spoke about how a lot of the women members were asking me whether or not the exercises we do in CrossFit would build muscle, especially on women. And a lot of the guys were asking me, would the exercises make them lose weight, lose muscle mass, because there's so much conditioning and metcon work within CrossFit. So I just wanted to clear a few things up basically. I think the first thing that we should all think about when we're training in the gym is the performance side of exercise. So in CrossFit, and especially what we do at Onyx, is focused primarily on the performance, whether that's getting stronger, getting faster. The whole point of our training is for performance. So the thing that I find most ironic about these questions is that the men were thinking they were going to lose size and lose muscle mass, whilst the women were thinking they were going to gain size and gain muscle mass. So I think the question really should be is, what is the goal in our heads? It's not necessarily about that set exercise, being CrossFit or whatever you do in the gym. It seems to be that people base it on what they want to look like and the aesthetic side of training. When you focus on the performance, you don't really tend to think about the aesthetics and the way that you look. So the main reason I think we should train for performance, it's because we progress, okay? Mentally, we're going to be more focused, we're going to enjoy training more because we set performance-based goals and we can tick those off and achieve them. Whereas if you set aesthetic-based goals, you're not likely to achieve them quickly, and it's not just through training in the gym. Whereas performance-based goals is all through training in the gym. Yes, there's other things like rest and recovery, eating, but you can monitor your progress within the gym when we're working performance. So on top of this, when we switch our focus to performance exercise as opposed to aesthetics through exercise, the benefits will be obviously your physical performance, but your shape will change as a byproduct of the exercise. So if I bring that back to the questions that were asked, if we start with males within the gym, if they're losing size or mass, whatever training it may be, whether it's CrossFit, bodybuilding, powerlifting, it will be down to the diet. There's no way that you will be losing mass or muscle mass if you're sticking to a strict program within the gym. If you've got a strength program within the gym and you're hitting your percentages and your numbers, you shouldn't lose any muscle mass unless your diet is not fit to match the level of exercise that you're working to. So basically, yes, training will help change your body shape, but you can only get it to change with the right diet. And the same if we go back to women, the women that were asking whether they put on too much muscle or too much mass, if we're doing CrossFit or any type of weight training or strength training, again, unless you're eating for that goal in mind as well, you're not going to gain any muscle mass. Okay, you may gain slight, but not to a point where you might consider it muscular, okay, too muscular. In that same breath, if you're trying to get more toned, you do still need to strength train. You can't get more toned without having muscle. But at the same time, you're not going to get more toned within the gym just by training. Again, that has to be through diet. So if you've got a set amount of calories that you need to hit, and to get toned you need to lose weight, you have to be in a calorie deficit to make sure that that's happening. Now, if you didn't strength train and all you did was, let's say, conditioning or cardio within the gym, you will lose weight, but you won't be toned because you won't have the muscle that's there to make sure that you're toned in the areas that you want to. Now, the best thing about CrossFit is the fact that we cover all areas of the body, especially the core. Okay, so if you're trying to hit one area specifically, you could just up that area in your training. So if you're a guy that wants to get bigger arms or bigger chest or bigger shoulders, focus that primarily in your strength workouts. If you're a woman that wants to get stronger glutes, better looking glutes or thighs, or you can focus that more. However, in CrossFit, we cover everything. So just to summarise, basically, The first thing to take into consideration through this message is that you're not going to change drastically unless your diet fits the purpose of your goal. So if you're trying to bulk or gain mass, your diet has to fit as well. If you're trying to lose weight, your diet has to fit as well. So you have to be either in a calorie surplus to gain weight, deficit to lose weight. The training can help the way that you look and can help the change, but without the diet it's not going to happen. Now the second message that I want to give to this is to try and get people to stop focusing on aesthetic side of training. Okay, try to focus primarily on performance first, and then let your diet take over, and the byproduct of both performance-based training and diet will lead to a better physical appearance and aesthetics. Don't make it the main focus, make it a byproduct of both. So I hope this video has helped a little bit, it's answered a few questions. We will be doing more videos like this just to help explain and give a bit more knowledge to people within the fitness industry, whether you're just starting out, whether you're a member at our gym or other gyms, and just some more interesting videos for you to listen and learn from. See you soon.